Hello everyone, my name is AZZATRU, how are you? And welcome to my 100,000 subscribers Q&A special. Before I do answer your questions, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to you for helping me reach this number. Whether you are a recent subscriber or someone who has supported me for quite some time, I really, truly am grateful for everything. A goal of mine for the best part of a decade has been to hit 100,000 subscribers so I could get the silver play button, and I finally achieved my goal, and I could not be more thankful. Speaking of the play button, it is on its way. YouTube are sending it out, and it will be here in a couple of weeks, so I'll be sure to probably make a video on that. Anyway, let's get on to the questions, starting with the first one, and it's asking if I were not doing Battlefront videos right now, what would I be doing? Well, I probably assume you mean all Star Wars gaming stuff because that's what I've been doing on my channel, it's not just Battlefront. And for me, I would say GTA 5 videos. I used to do them before the game came out and back when the game did actually release for a few months. On top of that, I actually own one of the biggest GTA websites and Twitter accounts out there. What's your favourite LEGO set? It's going to be the Force Awakens Millennium Falcon, because I just love putting it together and all of the details. I just love all the interior space in it. But I would say the First Order Star Destroyer is a very close second. I love putting that together and I love the interior of that as well. Plus the size of it, it's just awesome. Do you like any sports? Yes, I love Formula 1 and football. I've watched football since the ages of 2 or 3, and I've watched Formula 1 since like 2006. I won't miss a single match or race. I love going to the races and the matches as well. How did you discover Star Wars for the first time? This is probably going to be one of the most obscure stories you all have heard about how someone came to like Star Wars. So when I was like 2 or 3, I found these mini busts of Darth Maul and Emperor Palpatine, and I had no idea who they were. I had no idea what Star Wars was until several years later I played LEGO Star Wars 2, and I instantly fell in love with it. I loved LEGO at the time, and I just enjoyed this LEGO game. Through playing that game, I wanted to go and watch the film, so I watched episode 1, 4, 5, and 6. None of my family had ever seen Star Wars, so I had to find out about it by myself. Thoughts on Transformers? I absolutely love it. Before Star Wars, it was the most important thing in my life. I think I got into it back when I was about 2 or 3, and I started really enjoying it when Armada happened. It was my favourite TV show for so many years, and I love the films. Every single Transformers film that has released, I have liked. I don't care what anyone says, they are some of my favourite films. What is your favourite planet in the Star Wars galaxy? It's tied between Naboo and Coruscant. Both of those, equally for me, have always been my favourites. They just offer so much stuff. I love how they look and the world building around them. What is your most anticipated video game of all time? This is such a hard question. I don't have a number one. There are so many across my life that have all been the most important thing I've been looking forward to. So we'll go through them. Halo 4, because I wanted to see what happened to Master Chief after Halo 3. GTA 5, Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2 by DICE, and more recently, Halo Infinite. Favourite Star Wars game ever made? Congrats on 100k. Thank you very much, and it's Battlefront 2 by DICE. It has almost everything for me, and no game comes close in terms of the variety of content and how immersed I've been into a Star Wars game. How old are you? I'm 23. Several people asked me what games are my favourite that aren't Star Wars, or just ones I like playing. For me, my favourite series is Halo alongside Star Wars. They are equal to me, and I just love those games so much. I really enjoy any games from Rockstar. I used to be a big Call of Duty player back in the day. I do enjoy Battlefield, Forza and the F1 games for my racing fix. And one of my all-time favourites is Titanfall as a franchise and games. Titanfall 1, 2 and Apex. I adore, and I just hope there is a Titanfall 3, but much like Battlefront 3, I think it's cursed. Lego Yoda is cool asks, what do you think of Lego Yoda in the Skywalker Saga? I think Lego Yoda is cool. What's your favourite part of doing YouTube? There is 2 things. The ability to be creative and edit. I love editing so much. You can really change and make a video in the edit. It's not the idea, it's not the recording. The editing process is so fun to me. But also receiving very nice comments from people. very well thought out comments that explain how much the video helped them or they enjoyed it, it means the world to me. What was your first super popular video? I'm going to say the first video that hit 100,000 views because that was such a huge milestone for a small channel with like 5,000 subscribers, and this was like over 8 years ago. It was how to install GTA 5 on the Xbox 360, and believe it or not, people did not know how to install that game, so that's why I made the video. People still commented on it in the last couple of years saying, thank you so much, it actually helped, I did not know how to do it. So there you go, that's why I made it. How are you doing today? I'm doing great, how are you? A bunch of you asked me when did I start YouTube and why did I start, so I opened my channel on the 19th of July 2011, that's when I turned 13, the official age you're supposed to be to get a YouTube channel. So I waited about 2 years, I didn't have a channel, I just would check certain YouTubers' pages, I couldn't subscribe to them because I didn't have a channel for a few years, and I'd mainly watch like Call of Duty videos and other gaming videos, funny glitches and good gameplay, tips and tricks, things like that. And I wanted to share my good clips and funny glitches that I found when I was playing these games. Then I wanted to move into commentary and do news updates and things like that, make it an actual, not just a clip channel, but more than that, and have an interaction with people. Several of you have asked about what will the future look like for this channel now I've hit 100,000 subscribers. Well, not much is going to change. I'm just going to keep making LEGO Star Wars videos. I am so excited for the Skywalker Saga. I'm just going to keep on doing what I've always done, cover Star Wars gaming news to the best of my ability and be the best place for you when it comes to this sort of stuff. I don't know how long Top 5 Mods of the Week will last, to be honest. I thought it'd be over by now. There are some good mods still coming out, so I wanted to showcase those. I am going to stick with Star Wars gaming because that's what I'm most passionate about, that's what I'm most knowledgeable about, that is what my audience wants, and I wouldn't want to switch it up to just standard Star Wars videos, lore videos, theories, things like that. Those don't interest me whatsoever, that's just my personal preference. Dark side or light side? Light side. Forever. Are you a Disney shill? Yes! They pay me thousands of dollars every month to talk about how much I love the films and the games. Yeah, totally, they absolutely pay me a lot of money for my own opinions. What has been the hardest thing to do to reach this milestone? To keep going when times are tough, because Battlefront 2 at its peak in the beginning of 2020 had my channel exploding like never before. I was averaging 10,000 subscribers a month, and then poof, Battlefront 2 was over and the game was done and people stopped subscribing to my channel. So for 18 months I've barely gained any subscribers until LEGO Star Wars started picking up, and it has been tough to stay motivated. I was like, the drought will end at some point. I've got to stay consistent. I didn't give up. I just had to keep making content I enjoyed, not make content that would get views, because that's not the way. Sure, you will be more popular, but I don't want that. I want to make videos I take pride in making and have fun making and have the community that I would want to be engaging with. What are your favourite and least favourite Disney Star Wars movies? Congrats on 100k subs, you deserve it. Thank you very much. So my favourite Star Wars film from Disney has to be The Force Awakens or The Rise of Skywalker. That's just my opinion. It's okay for someone else to have a different opinion. And my least favourite is Rogue One. I don't dislike it. I like it. It's just probably my least favourite of the bunch. But it doesn't mean it's bad. I really enjoyed it. I watched it 4 times in the cinema. I have watched it like 5 times since it came out in cinemas. Over time, I've just not enjoyed it as much as the others. So many of you wanted to know my favourite Star Wars character, my favourite Jedi, favourite Sith, favourite light side, favourite dark side. So here we go. It's Luke Skywalker and Rey Skywalker, but Obi-Wan is up there as well. In terms of the dark side, I obviously like Darth Vader, but Emperor Palpatine steals that spot. He's just a phenomenal villain, isn't he? I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you do drop a like to help support the channel, and comment below your thoughts. Plus, join my Discord server, so you can hang out with the rest of the community. And for more videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.